Hey guys, Casey Reed here. I'm Cashion Rods Kayak Fishing Pro, and I'm here to talk to you about the brand new lineup from Cashion Rods. Is the Kayak Series. Specifically going to talk to you about the Shaky Head rod. I'm a huge Shaky Head guru, and I love this rod. So this is a 7'2" spinning rod. It's a medium heavy action, fast tip, and it is absolutely perfect for throwing shaky heads, skipping shaky heads under docks, and whatever you would want to do. So this is my shaky head setup for this rod. So that's a 3/8 ounce head, tungsten head, and a Zoom shaky head worm. Green pumpkin most of the time, and sometimes some June bug color. I have it on 30-pound braid to most of the time a 12-pound leader. You can size up or size down depending on the water clarity and kind of where you're throwing it. You know, you might need to size up if you're throwing in some timber, some heavy timber, or even around some heavy grass. But for the most part, it's a 12-pound leader that I'm using. Next thing I want to kind of go over is I also throw a shaky head on this brand new Cashion Kayak Series worm and jig rod. So for this, I throw a little bit bigger of a shaky head, sometimes up to 1/2 ounce, but generally like a 3/8 ounce shaky head. Kind of same worm, same everything, just if I need to fish a little deeper, or the wind's blowing a little bit more, or I'm losing bottom contact a little bit, I'll definitely go this route and throw it on a base cast setup. This worm and jig rod I've been using all day today, and it is the most sensitive rod I've ever held in my hands. I'm feeling every single thing. I had a little blade of grass get on the jig head, and I felt it immediately, and it was just a tiny little piece of grass. You can literally feel everything. So for this setup, I'm throwing up to 16-pound line for my leader, and the same 30-pound braid for my backing. Again, you may need to upsize a little bit or downsize that a little bit depending on the water clarity and what you're doing. But for the most part, I'm right at 14 or 16-pound line on this setup. The new CK Series consists of the flipping rod, a cranking rod, the worm and jig rod, a shaky head rod, and also the new chattergrass rod, which was specifically designed for throwing chatterbaits in the grass, as the name would suggest. Corey Dreyer and Jody Queen have worked for quite some time to get that rod dialed in and perfect, and they love it, so I know I'll love it too. If you need to check out these rods, go to cashionrods.com and check them all out there.